Hello everyone, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, May 26th, 2025, we're looking at the S&P 500, ticker symbol SPY. We're going to analyze recent market-moving news and dive into our charts. Specifically, we'll examine the impact of President Trump's recent decision to delay tariffs on European Union goods, as well as other current events. Let's start by looking at some of the top news stories. According to recent reports, Trump's delay of tariffs on EU goods until July 9th has fueled a rally in U.S. benchmark indices futures. Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq futures all jumped over 1% following the announcement, and European stock markets have also seen a significant boost. This delay has instilled optimistic sentiment in investors amid ongoing trade war tensions between the U.S. and other nations. However, other news suggests potential headwinds. The threat of imposing 25% tariffs on iPhones not made in the U.S. caused some market jitters. Analysts have stated that producing iPhones in the U.S. is unrealistic, a fairy tale, so any indication of tariffs on Apple could create major selling pressure. Additionally, concerns about Trump's tax bill and its impact on the U.S. deficit continue to linger, potentially stirring up more bond market turmoil. Keeping these factors in mind, let's transition to our chart analysis. Now, let's examine the daily chart for SPY. Looking at the last several months, we can see quite a bit of volatility, with some significant dips and subsequent recoveries. A key support level to watch is around 575, as the price has bounced off this level several times. Breaching this level could signal further downside. On the upside, we have resistance around 595, which has proven to be a challenging area to break through. If the price is able to sustain a break above 595, that could open the door to further gains. Now, let's zoom in and analyze the hourly chart for a more detailed look at recent price action. Here on the hourly chart, we can see the consolidation we've been seeing in the daily chart. As we head into late May of 2025, the 1-hour chart is giving us a more fine-tuned look at what to expect near term. Based on the intraday action, we can see some support forming around 580. Look to this price action on the hourly if the market starts selling off. Now, let's check out a more recent time frame using the 15-minute chart. Here we can see very clearly what's happening today. We're seeing increased volatility with a pretty large sell-off happening today, in combination with the delay of tariffs on EU goods. This type of volatility is often a sign of uncertainty. If you're considering a short-term trade, keep an eye on those tighter support and resistance levels within this range. A break below 580 could see increased selling, and a break above 583 could mean a rally back up. However, keep your positions small if trading in these conditions. To recap, key price levels to watch are support around 575 and resistance around 595 on the daily chart. On the 1-hour chart, we have support forming near 580. Given the current news environment, with both positive and negative catalysts, it's difficult to give a definitive prediction. However, if Trump eases back on tariff threats, we could see the SPY push towards 600 by the end of the summer, a roughly 60% likelihood. Conversely, increased trade tensions or rising deficit concerns could send the SPY down towards 550, with a roughly 40% likelihood. It's essential to stay informed about these market developments and adjust your strategy accordingly. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts.